2 from Chinese Taipei, and they were all in the top half of the draw. Both of those quarterfinals in the top half went the full distance, but it's an all-Chinese semi-final in the top half with the world number 1 Xiu Qi against the Asian Games gold medalist Li Shufang. Kodai Nara Cup beaten finalist here 2 years ago. He is also through to the semi-final stage, and who will join them? Will it be this man, the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist Kunlavut Vitidsarn? Or will it be last year's champion, Anders Antonsen from Denmark? Well, this will be a 7th meeting between these two players. And of the previous 6, Anders Antonsen has not only won 5 of them, he's won the last 3. Last time was the semi-final of the Indonesia Super 1000, and as you can see, it was 3 games, 21-11 in the deciding game in an hour and 31 minutes. Now, I'm afraid I completely missed the toss of the coin there, Steve.
Yeah, Vitidsarn won the coin toss and immediately chose the far end. Whether Antonsen chose to serve or receive, I'm not sure.
Well, I strongly suspect he chose to serve. Kunlavut Vitidsarn is the number 5 seed here at this year's Malaysia Open. He's number 5 on the world ranking and has been as high as 3. He's playing in his 4th consecutive Malaysia Open. He's looking to reach his 3rd semi-final because he was semi-finalist in 2022 and 2023. They're losing out to Japanese players on both occasions in those semi-finals. Well, he had a marathon, wonderful first-round match against Alex Lanier from France. An hour and 20 minutes for that, 23-21 in the deciding game. And yesterday beat the bronze medalist from the 2020 Olympic Games, Anthony Ginting. And that, as you saw, was rather one-sided. So to Anders Antonsen, who is 27 years of age, from Aarhus, clearly the taller of the two. Vitidsarn is 5'8" and Anders Antonsen 6'1". He's enjoying his 11th week in total at a career high of 2. Last year he beat Xiu Qi in the final to win this title, and it was one of 5 titles that he won last year. In the first round, he beat Wang Suwei of Chinese Taipei, and then yesterday he needed 3 games to beat Koki Watanabe of Japan, coming from a game deficit before winning in an hour and 21 minutes. So as we look at our court officials, Edgar Singha of Sri Lanka is in the umpire's chair, and service judge Salman of Malaysia. Well, 5 World Championship medals between these two players, and 3 finals between the two of them. Because this man has been in 2 finals. He was a silver medalist in 2022 in Tokyo, and a year later in Copenhagen turned silver into gold.
Yeah. Beat Axelsen in lost to Axelsen in 22.
Yeah, in Tokyo.
He's going to overtake Axelsen on the world ranking next week, no matter what happens in this match here. So he's going to move up in top 4 again.
Which is very important as far as seedings are concerned.
Yes. He always has this gymnastics show ahead of the match start, Antonsen.
So the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist, far side of the court, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, number 5 seed against the defending champion and current world number 2, Antonsen. Well, the last 3 meetings in ranking tournament steam, all won by Antonsen. And do you think that's an indication he's got a measure of Kunlavut and how to play against him?
I think he knows how to play against him. I think we've seen very up and down form.
Wow.
From Vitidsarn. That was pretty good, that kill there. But the last 2 years, I think, when he's been in good shape, he's done really well. World Championships and the Olympics, but in between, well, not so much. So he's taking a couple of breaks after both the Olympics, but especially also his World Championship gold in Copenhagen. And it takes a while to get back in shape, the way I see it. But he started out quite well here in terms of movement.
Nice. Brilliant. Antonsen comprehensively outmaneuvered.
That was one of the things that I was interested to see, whether Vitidsarn had looked a little bit at the match Antonsen played yesterday against Koki Watanabe. Perhaps he's got some video from previous own meetings against the Dane, because it worked quite well for Koki Watanabe yesterday. The use of the full court with some rather high lifts to the back court, precise, and then some tight net shots in terms of distance from the net, more than height on top of the tape. Antonsen said in an interview after the match against Watanabe that he felt that he was in better shape than his opponent towards the end of the match, and that was something that he was proud of. And that's interesting to see how Vitidsarn can handle that aspect. I have a feeling that Antonsen is also in better shape than Vitidsarn in terms of stamina, but Vitidsarn will have to outplay him before he gets too worn down by the Dane.
Yeah, he was saying earlier in the week that Antonsen was in the best shape of his life.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, Antonsen has been in terrific form. He's reached the final of his last 3 tournaments played. Won the Denmark Open, then he won the China Masters in Shenzhen, and then reached the final of the World Tour finals in Hangzhou. going to challenge that. I think it's just wide. Oh, he's handed back the shuttle, so he's not convinced. Oh no, caught the line. Well done, line judge.
It's the side where we've seen the sideways drift that sometimes have effect on the shuttle. Quite important that he reaches that early Vitidsarn, so he has the attacking opportunity when Antonsen lifts. Look at that. Really good placement.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Yeah, and forces the error. Antonsen does sometimes struggle to change direction. But his anticipation, his reading of the game is so good.
Yeah.
It's not often he has to really sort of change direction at the last moment.
What he lives off, his great anticipation skills. Being aware of what opportunities his opponent has based on level of pressure, shot-making repertoire, and remembering it and daring to go with it. That's why sometimes he...
Oh, look at that.
There it was.
Look at that. That is magnificent. What a shot. Absolutely brilliant.
To be able to exploit that anticipation ability, you've got to be willing to look a little bit stupid sometimes. That's a brilliant smash. When you're far away, when you've read it wrong.
Nice angle.
I don't think Vitidsarn has the same kind of speed today as Watanabe had yesterday in the early stages. What does that mean? In my opinion, it means that if the rallies are like 50-50, 45-55 to one of the sides, then they become rather long. I think Antonsen can inject pace or increase the pace there, so I think the racket has to work a lot for Vitidsarn, and it's going to be interesting to see if he's got the touch at the moment, if he's sharp enough, or errors are going to creep in.
Well, given what you were saying about Vitidsarn peaking for the big events, the World Championships and the Olympic Games, both of which he was superb at, then it may suggest he's not actually in peak condition at the moment. Because it's impossible for an athlete to stay at a peak. I mean, it's a contradiction in terms, isn't it? A peak is a peak.
Yeah.
So you can't keep staying there, and there's bound to be down periods as well throughout the year.
And I think that a lot of athletes are sort of forgetting it when they're interviewed and say, yeah, but there's so many tournaments. Well, you don't have to play all of them.
No.
And you don't have to play well in all of them. You can't do that. You have to prioritize.
Number 8.
Nice smash. So is that. How many times did we praise that?
Yesterday.
That very shot. I think that was more from the centre of the court, I think, rather than the round the head position. But it's still that reverse slice angle across down to the backhand side of the right-handed opponent.
Interesting. Pushed it a bit more there, Vitidsarn.
Nice. There's that cross-court block from the forehand defence again. Good rally. And that was a sign of a tired-looking shot to me from Vitidsarn. And Antonsen, the defending champion, to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage. Shoot. It was forced to play that. Antonsen and slightly off balance.
10, 11.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a shot.
Don't believe it. Psychologically, this has become a very important run. There it is again. Round the head cross-court smash. Trademark shot from Antonsen.
10.
There's the indecision. Oh my goodness. So casual about it. Pushed it long.
10.
I think ever since 6-7 points or something in this first game here, Antonsen has been in the driver's seat.
Oh, that's delightful.
Fantastic to see.
11. 30.
It's wonderful technical skills, isn't it? I mean, look at that. That hold and flick. And he makes it look so easy and elegant.
That's the thing.
12. 13.
If I were coaching Antonsen's opponent, then I would emphasize that shot there. I mean, now he made an error on it, but he cannot be allowed to score points on that cross shot over and over and over again.
From the round the head position.
Exactly. It's so important to try and take that away from him.
So you just don't hit to round the head position.
You don't hit to round the head position, and if you hit it, you cover that shot, because it's not like it's supported by other shots that are wildly accurate. Yeah, if he hits down the line with lots of time.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Back level between the legs. Desperation defence there from Antonsen. Oh, this is a very good little spell from Vitidsarn.
Change of momentum.
Yeah. of the last 7 points. Super accuracy. That was maximum of an inch inside that sideline. Here we are, we'll see it from this angle. Oof, look at that. Nice drop.
Excellent attack and follow-up by Antonsen. And that's the case. When the lift is coming straight, then there's a good chance that the smash is coming straight. So you try to avoid lifting straight to Antonsen's backhand. Play that cross, play cross net. So you only play cross clear and sort of invite him to use that cross slice that we've been discussing. Then you have a better idea of when it's coming. There's a huge difference between the shuttle coming straight to you and the shuttle coming cross when you want to hit it straight down the line. So to make that shot as difficult as possible, avoid the straight lift to the backhand side.
Just wide.
70-50.
It was long as well.
Yeah, it was.
This is 3 cheap points for Antonsen.
Yeah, it's back and forth in terms of momentum.
There's another cheap point. No energy exerted, really.
No.
Serve and wins with the 3rd shot of the rally.
Another error.
Yeah. This is
20, hit point, 50.
not the best from Vitidsarn. From 15 all. Game point opportunities for Antonsen. And the lucky net courts. And 21 of 15. The final 6 points, coming very cheaply indeed. Minutes for the opening game.
Ingen tvivl om, at jeg tror, han har, eller jeg har lidt med den nu, ikke? Men så handler det om stadig ikke noget efter. Også acceptere sig. Det er ikke sådan, at det er vigtigt, at når vi får spillet baglinjen, så de mellemspil, op på den der.
Tại hình như nàyคือคุณจะรู้เลยคุณต้องมีตำแหน่งคือยาวมาพอยาวมาก็มีร่างกายแบบที่อยู่แค่ดูตำแหน่งเขายาวมาเราจ่อแล้วนะตำแหน่งมันเป็นแบบนั้นเองถ้าเราได้ตำแหน่งเราก็ฝั่งเขาขึ้นที่พอเขาเบาขึ้น
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Played by Kunlavut. Second game, long play.
So one game to the good, the defending champion Anders Antonsen of Denmark. What can the reigning world champion and Olympic silver medalist Kunlavut Vitidsarn do in response? I have to say, Steve, from 15 all, I obviously don't know for a fact that it didn't appear that there was a rally over 10 shots, and therefore Antonsen didn't really have to physically work hard for those last 6 points.
No,
And
I agree.
And for Vitidsarn fans, that would be desperately disappointing.
He's playing a little bit up against the drift now. We've noticed, and we've also heard from Antonsen himself, that you can definitely play it long even though you're standing on this near side of the court here. So interesting to see if that helps Vitidsarn's game. That's super play by Antonsen. And again, controlled offense. If Vitidsarn gets this one back, then he's still able to play the next one. And look at those small extra steps Vitidsarn takes when he has to lunge either to the net or to the defensive position. That costs a little bit of time.
Well judged. Caught on the return of serve. good idea to play some of these flat exchanges from Vitidsarn's point of view?
Yeah, I think he's got to try different possibilities. Perhaps also a couple of pressure shots to the backline of Antonsen if it's possible. I think I've seen here in the opening stages of the third game, or the second game, that Antonsen is very keen on coming fast into the center of the court when he's been at the back court. So it feels that a lot is going to be back and long and short. So sometimes play long 2-3 times. So keep the Dane guessing. Good net game. He looks disheartened, Vitidsarn.
I think so. And you know, if you had asked me in the early stages, Steen, I would have said that Vitidsarn has a chance of controlling the front of the court because of his wonderful touch and his good skills, deception. But he hasn't been able to control the front court at all.
No, only up until 6-7 points in the first game. From then, Antonsen took over.
4-6.
That was a beautiful example of the sort of skills that Vitidsarn has got at the front of the court.
Much more spring in Antonsen's steps than Vitidsarn. At least when he's anticipating the rallies well, he's not under pressure. And he's doing a good job of staying in balance, Antonsen.
Now that's what I think I'd like to see more of from Vitidsarn. Net shot after net shot. Oh my goodness, what defence. Brilliant. That's just remarkable, isn't it?
Tried a number of those shots against Axelsen in the Olympic final as well, Vitidsarn, and they eventually were read by the Dane, like Antonsen did here. Did I say Antonsen in the Olympic final?
No, you said Axelsen. Yeah. Oh, that's the record.
Super rally by Antonsen.
Yeah, and he was doing all the running in that rally.
He's doing all the running, and he doesn't really care. And
No.
that's the difference between 3 years ago, where he wasn't in nowhere near the same shape he is in now, and I think he's in clearly better shape than Vitidsarn. It's not even close. And that means that he gets in situations, and it's lovely to see him attack more from the far side of the court as well. Gets in situations where it's possible.
That's a beautiful net exchange.
Rally.
And it means that Antonsen goes to the mid-game interval with a 6-point advantage. Having already won the opening game, look at this net exchange. Vitidsarn, having played the net shot off his opponent's net shot, didn't threaten. Backed off, in fact. That's just beautiful control from Antonsen. The game and 11-5 up.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Arbejde stenhårdt i alt.
Coach, players back on court. Play.
Yeah, beautiful return of serve. That's the front court skills to which I've been referring. That's his favourite shot again. He does play it so well. It's landed on the line. Look how late Vitidsarn was taking that forehand net shot. Brilliant. And I now can't see a way back for Vitidsarn. He had opportunities in that rally, and Antonsen's absolute refusal to let the shuttle die his side of the court, and that, I think, psychologically might have broken Vitidsarn.
Yeah, because he could have said, that was a good shot, and I have an okay lead, so I'm going to take the next rally.
Yeah.
But that mindset there, that's the one that wins tournaments.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good length.
Yeah, very good length. As we're watching this again, I can tell you that Antonsen was having a very heavy blow of his nose. Well, so much for my theory that rally where Antonsen dived twice might have psychologically broken Vitidsarn. He's having a little resurgence here.
Yeah, he's refusing to accept how things were going.
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Super. Four straight points for Vitidsarn. I think that's just about the first Antonsen shot played by Vitidsarn in the entire match, isn't it?
Yeah,
That round the head disguised cross court.
he's had trouble scoring on the Dane. Vitidsarn not really been in the positions.
So all of a sudden it's believable again.
Salvador, 15-11.
It's a long way home for Vitidsarn. Antonsen doesn't look like one who's about to go down on stamina at all. It looks like he can increase the pace if needed.
Yeah.
And when you've sort of like experienced the things he has with injuries and COVID problems and so on, and then finally, after so much hard work, is back at a good level, then you enjoy it. And I think he would have played Vitidsarn here for a packet of chewing gum, because he thinks it's fun to measure where I am in terms of the world champion.
17-11.
I recall we saw Antonsen 3 years ago, I think it is, where he was walking around in the breakfast restaurants at the hotels with his little kitchen weight, weighing all his food.
Perfection. Oh, he's challenging Vitidsarn. You know, Antonsen hasn't challenged once during the match so far. Yeah, well, measuring out, you know, his breakfast cereal and all that sort of thing seems to have worked well for him.
And
much better condition. Well done, line judge. So 4 straight points from Vitidsarn, answered with 4 straight points from this man, Antonsen. Oh, that's lovely.
Oi, what happened?
Well, he brushed the shuttle off the top of the tape, and I think it's hit Antonsen in the eye. He's just pointing to the, saying it's just at the side of the eye. Oh, he puts his racket up.
Yeah.
I'm sure he thought it was going over.
No. I think he was advocating that Vitidsarn had crossed the net with his racket to play the shot, but that wasn't the case. We can see that in the replay. That's a good shot from Antonsen.
And the number 2 seed 2 points away from the semi-final once more. Match point opportunities for the defending champion, Anders Antonsen. Only needed the lucky net cord to finish the match. (21-15, 21-13). Antonsen defeats the reigning world champion in just a fraction under 50 minutes. Defending champion still on course to try and retain his title. Absolutely nothing you can do against a net cord like that. So sheer delight for Antonsen as he beats Kunlavut Vitidsarn 21-15, 21-13 in 49 minutes. The autograph hunters, they'll want a few selfies as well. Here we go. We, of course, will have semi-finals to look forward to tomorrow. In fact, all 10 semi-finals here on court number 1. And it all starts at 12 noon local time. That's 0400 GMT. So until the semi-finals tomorrow, from all of us here, especially from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, bye for now.